Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. I am nephew, he is I, and I am him. And I have no idea what's going on. Y'all. Welcome into the Joe Lockett Show. I am nephew again. Welcome again. Welcome. I don't. Did y'all forget that we were going on? I couldn't put on the music because it's connected through that board. So I thought, yeah, I did do the pew pew pew. Yeah, and then I said welcome. Anyway, this is the LIM network. Make sure that you do your house cleaning, you get your likes and get your shares in and all of that. It is Women's Only Day, so I do want to shout out to that. Women's Only Day. Miss Denise is going to be handling her business along with her co-host on the side. Miss Denise, you want to go ahead and let the people know who they are?
Okay, you get it on.
Yeah.
We have Erica, the married one, Weldon, and she just celebrated her, how many years? 22 year anniversary. So anniversary. And then we have Shonda, the hairstylist, aka JJ.
That's Joe's favorite, y'all. If y'all don't see the show, that's Joe's favorite right now.
You gonna be the best one. Nah. How about that?
Man, don't start this shit. Anyway, we have Shonda. Today's topics are actually coming from Shonda.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do this, yes. And one is very interesting because we'd already started talking about it before we started.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Joe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do have Joe doing it.
So let me just put it out here real quick though. So the next time you see me and my ladies, we're gonna be swinging from ear to ear, literally. That was cute.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're trying to do. I see what type of thing you're saying. But yes, like I said, make sure you guys do your housekeeping. Make sure you do like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow. Make sure you do all of those things to make sure you're stayed locked into the show. Now, we're gonna have a really quick entertainment news segment. Got to talk about LeBron James because he's doing his official clapback from his mouth. So we're going to get into LeBron, and then also we have to get into Sexy Red again. Yeah. We think we're going to bring her back in the same week. Yeah. Sexy Red in some trouble. She hit a suit. So we got to talk about the suit and see where we go with that. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get our stuff pulled up.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhanger.
Love it. I just love it.
Alrighty. Now, first things first. Since we're talking about LeBron James and his basketball, might as well cue in the basketball music. LeBron James, he said to Stephen A, keep my son name out your mother mouth, man.
Still talking about it.
Yo. Well, he's talking about it now because he was just on the Pat McAfee show with Pat McAfee. And if you guys don't know, Pat McAfee He has a very long-standing podcast, but now that podcast is associated with one ESPN. And there's another man on ESPN who LeBron don't fool with at all. So in not fooling with him, he went up to I guess you could say associate, you know what I mean, a co-worker. Somebody you know. And he went to voice his complaints. I mean, now, if you anything like Pat McAfee and anybody else in the podcast and say, you need to make some content out of this, because first off, LeBron James don't do interviews like that. Let alone an interview attacking anybody. LeBron James don't do interviews. So, in not doing interviews, this is how we went with Mr. Pat McAfee.
It's obviously to you and Stephen A. Hey, legit, that feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh, yeah, we're watching. Yeah, we're all seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
You're seeing it as well.
So he literally, it started off with, I didn't want to address it.
Sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. Since the video came out, I feel the need to address it.
Talk about
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait till the video drops so you can address it in Europe, like seriously, it's, and like I know he completely like missed the whole point. Or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it, it's my job to not only protect my damn household, but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy as hell. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about him. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of it. In his chair and his tiny whiteys on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get
but you're right, dude, like relax, bro. Like relax. Like seriously.
Or now, this was a whole, I guess you could say half of the show. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love to see LeBron James do what Aaron Rodgers do and become part of the crew. Because LeBron James content when he being sassy, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty lit. I'm with Clapback James. Pause. But yeah, bro. Any takes before I go in, or anything you feel about it? You think Stephen A. was wrong to talk about his son, even though he's a professional player?
No, I don't think he was wrong at all. That's just a part of the job.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get a lot of stuff. It's gonna be good, some gonna be bad. So his child is not off limits, and he's saying he has to protect his players. But I've not heard you come out and say anything about any other players that he's made statements about. So no, play the game, keep your feelings at home, and keep moving.
All right, sure, yeah. I mean, you kind of share the same sentiments. Look, as much as he wants to get away from it, you can't. Buddy, you're the reason why your son is in the league, and everybody knows it. As much as you got folks that can give credit to it, and yes, you did your dues. You are LeBron freaking James, arguably the best of all freaking time. Yes, we know. And the league owes you a lot. But we also know the stimulus package that they just gave you, which is unfortunately going to be felt by your son when you retire. Because as much as you are in your right to do what you did, when you're gone, your son is open season. And if the time period that you're still with, which is what I'm the most worried about for Bronny, if in the time period that you're in and you leave out ain't long enough for him to develop,
He gone to. Mm-hmm.
So, look, and no point to beat in nepotism stuff. To the James family, I'm going to be staying tuned, period. I know Stephen A. later on today is finna say something about this on his podcast, especially with how petty that Pat McAfee was. He was trying to clean it up in the midst of it. But Pat McAfee started all of this. So either way, I'm gonna be here for it. I love when sports is finna get real spicy towards playoffs. He might be King James the way it is going again. The Lakers might be winning another chip, and I hate to say it because they disgust me, but them boys is looking really, really good. So look, we'll see where that goes. There will be plenty of updates from this. Now, lastly in the news. Big Sexy. She caught a case. She caught a sexy red case, bro. No.
Oh.
No. I ain't finna show that. What?
Oh.
No. This is she just rough. She's just a little rough. She got T-Mobile.
I said two bowls.
Oh, I thought you said T-Mobile. Anyway, Sexy Red apparently caught a case. Let me get into that real quick. There we go. I think this got
trouble today. A new lawsuit claims she asked her fans on social media to beat up her child's grandmother, 51-year-old Nicole Barnes. Our partners at Post Dispatch say the 26-year-old rapper also shared Barnes' address, a photo of her home, and a Facebook post. Barnes says she and her family had to move out of her Hazelwood home and now live in constant fear. She's seeking $5 million.
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a few things with this already. First off, what did grandma do to you to make you go send a hit out on her? For one. Two, you must not know because you ain't been trained this too long. You can't dox folks. That is the case. You cannot dox folks just because you mad. That is the case. And speaking of, this is the last point. I think grandma doing you nice. $5 million is light.
The thing is, Sexy Red is not rich.
So $5 million.
$5 million. She's not even worth $5 million yet. If she get there, but people don't get. You have so many different people you have to pay out. You don't get a whole lot. She's fresh at this thing. She's not gonna last.
At all.
But I do like the song "Get It Sexy," but not saying her. That's for me.
I like
the song.
I like the song.
You like the song?
I like it because it's but old school. Joe, Erica, is that not a beat from some in the past? Okay, it's more so the beat I like,
right?
You know, what's that?
It's gonna bother me.
It's the old school. That's it.
That song.
And I like that song.
Yeah, I think
so.
Bad in a, okay.
That's it.
Yeah, Hurricane Chris. That's Hurricane Chris.
So it's the beat. Now, when she's saying some of the stuff she's saying, I just put my own words to it. But I jam off. I don't care where I'm at. I jam off of it. But that's it. Not the one that I be talking to Joe.
From Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, that's Jamie.
That's Jamie Foxx beat right there. I like that.
I think I love you. You my. It's cute. It's cute. That's me and Joe song.
That song is terrible. That song is terrible.
Other songs that
and there's another song that me and somebody was anyway, and it came on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you heard this song?" And I'm like, "Is Bruno Mars in her?"
That's that one.
I said, "Oh my god,
cringe, man.
I like that song.
Oh my god!" And it's on radio, so you know. I said, "Oh my god."
But that's Bruno. That's what I didn't like. It's Bruno with Sexy Red.
And I'm a Glorilla fan. Hands down, Meg number one.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a song that Glow has and Sexy Red is on it. And that little piece that Sexy Red had, get her off of that. She ain't on our level, Glow. Because it's S-E, and I'm like,
I like it.
No, she didn't come up off it.
I like it.
You come up off it.
Yeah, Glow.
I like it.
Baby, I love Glow. I love Glow, and I absolutely love Fine As Meg. Okay.
Specifically on the booty.
Yes, I love me some Meg. Love her.
Look, if you guys enjoyed our small portion of the JLS Entertainment News, make sure that you do like, share, subscribe, do all of those housekeeping. That way you stay locked into everything that we got going on. I'm gonna let you take it away, Miss Denise.
Okay, well, I do want to first thank Joe publicly because he has, did some things in the studio for me. I appreciate it. I think I love you. You my everything. Where's that girl from?
Is she a St. Louis, Missouri?
Oh, she sound country shit.
I got family in St. Louis, so.
That shit is lower than Birmingham.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's here too.
So today, we have a couple. We don't really have one topic. We have a few questions. We're gonna have discussions on them, and they all are brought to you by Shonda, aka JJ. So what I'm gonna do is turn it over to Shonda and let her. Yeah, go ahead.
No.
If you want, I'll go with the first, and then we'll flip it. Okay. I don't see it.
Okay.
So first, what we'll start off with lies. Why do people lie to each other? Is it to protect them? They don't want to hurt the person, or protect them meaning I'm protecting me, so I'm gonna lie about it because I don't want you to come at me. Or is it so they won't hurt the person? Well, I like them, I love them, I don't want to hurt them, so I'm just gonna say something. AKA, most people that cheat, they're gonna lie to their main person, say they're not in a relationship with anybody. It's just you, baby. And then we're gonna fall into the it's gonna roll over into marriage. So I'm very open and honest. I have shared several times on the show that I have dated a married man. Why is it though that one of her questions? Why do people get married but still seek outside relationships or situationships? And again, you gotta lie to somebody. And a lot of times people think, oh, well, they're telling the truth to the other person, but in reality, they lie to us too. So I'll let you start it off, Shonda.
Okay. Well, my thing is, I'm not a liar at all. Like, I don't like. I have lied, but I used to get caught up in my lies because I remember what I told you the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, why am I lying? Who am I scared of? I feel like children lie. Children lie because what? They don't want to get in trouble. A grown person that lies, who you scared of? I mean, I always tell people, I'd rather you hurt me with the truth than hurt me with a lie. Because if you tell me the truth, I can say, you know what? I'm pissed, but at least I respect that person's honesty. You know what I'm saying? But when you lie, I can't respect you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you, and I'm gonna question everything you say and do.
Let me just put this out here. If you ever date a Virgo, do not lie. Okay.
Baby,
y'all just crazy as hell.
I told the truth. The Virgos, Taurus, everybody.
Well, the female Virgo. We are so analytical, and one little thing we're gonna turn inside out because of it just don't seem something's not right. Don't lie to a Virgo. For all the Chris's that I dated, don't lie to me again. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm honest because I feel like I'm not scared of nobody. And hey, either you're gonna like it or you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Either I give you the option if you want to fool me or you don't want to fool with me. You know what I'm saying? I give people options. I feel like people who lie, they don't give you an option. It's like they making you like deal with them. You get what I'm saying? It's like I just don't like it. If I know you lying, I'm just cutting you off automatically.
But how you know you're lying?
I know how to detect a lie. I'm a lie. I'm a lie detector test. I know. I know when somebody lying. It's the body language. It's the tone. I can tell when somebody lying. And I be sitting there, you lying. You lying. I don't know. I can just tell. Or I keep asking them certain questions. And then if it don't match up,
Erica on TikTok says she's a
Virgo. She's a natural lie detector.
Yeah.
really.
I'm an undercover.
Okay, I got a
Sherlock
question,
Holmes.
Denise. Do the sign really matters? I think a woman can tell if you're lying or not.
Oh,
I think a man can tell if you're lying or not.
Virgo, it's just a Virgo thing. Like, if you read on us, we're very analytical.
Yeah.
We won't stop until we get to the end. And honestly, I don't know a Virgo who's not like this. A Virgo female, I don't. And a lot of times I can't sleep because I gotta get, if something don't make, I have to fix it. I have to figure it out. I love research. It's that adrenaline.
So when is Virgo? Months?
Me.
No.
In August, I know. August the 22nd to September 22nd. And my birthday is September the 2nd. September the 2nd, for anyone who's watching, I'm gonna give.
And I got 2 Virgos in my house.
You have to have a Virgo in your life, or
My
you're just
youngest
nothing.
daughter is Virgo, and then my oldest daughter, she's an Aquarius like me. She's a January Aquarius though.
See, Mom,
But are you analytical?
When I'm trying to figure if you like lying, yeah. If you
So that's
know,
what I'm saying. So I guess when it comes to this,
you just saying it's just all across the board. For
Well, I think
we're
it
not.
depends on
It's
the
just a
person.
thing. It's
Okay,
just something that we
Because
say.
I see a lot of people use the sign. They said that the sign, your sign, has a lot to do with it. I think it does to a point. But I think for the most part, a woman has their intuition, a man has his, and then you have common sense.
Correct.
And a lot of people don't have common sense.
Well, if you got common sense, you're gonna get screwed over. But I'm saying for the most, if you got common sense and you got intuition and you watch, I don't care what sign you are. I think you're gonna figure out somebody lying to you or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I think your sign plays a part in who you are, but I don't think it to the extent that some people try to make it
That's
be.
just something we say, like, okay, as a Virgo, we says and such.
Okay.
But she won't go as deep as I would. Like, you may, if you feel somebody's lying, or it's just a difference. Like that, my life is just researchy.
Yeah.
My entire life is researchy. Period.
Like when she come to signs, like my sign is more like we kind of overthink a lot too. I'm an overthinker. I've gotten better,
but she's
but
not
I
like
am
that.
I'm an overthinker.
Because when people say about when they say about cancer, I don't feel a lot of that.
Let me say this, because we've said this before, and nephew, you vouch with me.
Oh, sorry.
You're a Gemini, and I've seen both sides. But she's real laid back, real sweet. But don't make
her mad.
Yes.
Yes.
The first time I have ever seen her go that haywire was 10 minutes ago.
Yes, my best friend.
My God, I was on another side and heard her.
It's 2 sides.
You know, this is a Virgo. I mean, a Gemini. My God. My Cancer is Christy. Joe. Honestly, you're a lot like my daughter. And he would say, I'm not emotional. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Emotional. No, it's not just saying, oh, I'm crying all the time, because she does not. But when she get to that, it's emotions are what?
I just get quiet. If I'm mad, I get quiet.
But you are emotional.
I think what y'all see when people see me on the show, but you know,
you in real life, bro.
But I'm saying, in real life, I'm quiet. You don't see me.
Joe, you don't have to be loud or quiet. I just said you're emotional.
What do you mean by that, though?
Don't worry about it. We've talked about this. Have we not talked about this before?
My emotions?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
You just don't.
You don't see. Like Christy. Christy doesn't, but it's there.
What you choose to acknowledge or push out can be completely different from how you feel.
It can come off as the way you express things sometimes.
Even
that
if
can come off you're very emotional.
Even if you're quiet.
Just like he does not. He feels a lot, but he don't show nothing. So when you see him, he is, but you know, if you know him, he got a lot of shit that he feel about a lot. So you just got to know the person and how he processes.
Same as Christy. Your niece is just like you. But going back. So let's go to the lying thing. And you've been married before. I haven't, and you're married now. So we are very open on the show. So that's a pretty picture. Why do people get married but still seek outside relationships or situationships? So let's take this live from just me lying to you to being in some type of ship? Erica?
I feel some people that are in relationships, you said married, or are they just in a relationship?
They married.
It's either, did you say marriage or in a situationship?
No, if a person just married and they seek outside.
Okay, so someone that is married and seeking outside relationship, I feel like they're not valuing their marriage vows. They got married for all the wrong reasons. Because if you're gonna continue to seek outside relationships or whatever it is, why even say I do?
Correct.
But do people go into marriages because things change? When we start a job, we going in. I'm gonna make sure I'm on time. I'm gonna be there at 8:00. You know. It's new, it's fresh. I'm so excited. And then months or years on down the road, I'm still at this job and I might scroll up in there by 8:30, 8:15. Oh my God, I gotta go to work tomorrow. That's some bullshit. So, and I get what you're saying, but we just don't be real. This is how the world is, it's being real. We can go into the marriage and we hoping, hey, I love you. We go in with one contract. And during the marriage, temptation came in and somebody became weak. Or, I mean, things happen.
Right. And if that's the case, then at some point, somebody needs to have a conversation. And if you feel this is not what you want at this time or it's not working, it's okay to get a divorce. It's okay to separate. Why continue to have that bond and be in the same household doing what you want to do outside of it? Because at that point, you've broken your contract.
So when you say separation, and I've always wanted to know this, legal separation, to me, marriage is still marriage.
Right.
So whether you have I don't know where legal separation came from.
I heard that separation is supposed to be where you guys are fixing things on your marriage or fixing yourself to possibly get back together. Separation does not mean, oh, I'm single, I'm finna go start dating. That's where people go with it. That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time, doing that separation, that's when you feel like, okay, they give you time to see if this the person you want to continue your life with.
Right. It don't give you a pass to go and just do whatever.
It doesn't. And I guess some people look at it as, well, okay, let me date this person, I guess, in other words, see where this relationship is going to go with them. And if it's something that I can see myself being with this person long term, that I'm going to leave my spouse for. That's what some people look at. I just know today the marriage is not what it was when I got married in 2003.
That's a long time. But no, it seems like he's been there forever because I be forgetting.
We've been there 25 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's
you know what?
Which is good.
I had both of the kids. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
And see things like that.
Because you have people out here but where's the legal separation? Like you really go down the file for legal separation. I don't get that. Like what? You know, I should have actually done my research on that.
Crazy. That is just crazy. I just feel like today people do not value marriage.
So the question is, I think I've said it on our show. Is marriage still valued? Is marriage still important?
No, people get married for benefits. Hey, what you can do for me, what I can do for you.
But
it's a business. No. You're supposed to get married for love. Love is it's like they took love out of it. Oh, I love you a little bit, but what else can you do for me?
So I'm so glad you're saying that, because if I say that, people take my ass new asshole. When they say this shit, they're like, no, please still get married.
You know I gotta represent you.
But this has really been a conversation. Like for people like myself, I've never been married, never desired to. Didn't say I didn't want to. It's a difference between desire and don't. Now I'm absolutely ready to marry whomever the Lord sends me.
Correct.
Okay, so Bridget on TikTok says that in some states you have to be legally separated before you can divorce. I didn't know that.
Really?
And Rachel says, and they don't sleep together or have affection towards each other.
Well, I know that even if you don't file for legal separation, if you're getting a divorce legally, even here, you can't sleep in the same bedroom. You can't have sex. Yeah, you cannot.
In Alabama?
Yes. If that judge, if it comes out that you cannot get a divorce.
Because it's like he's still kind of.
You can't leave the house though. You don't want to leave the house because
if you separate, or you get a divorce.
Okay, if you don't separate, but you're still in the same house, you're going to get a divorce. You're filing for a divorce. Right. You cannot sleep with your spouse. You can't even sleep. Yes, you cannot.
I got a divorce.
Did you sleep with your spouse while y'all were going through divorce?
They didn't even ask that question.
Yeah, they supposed to because
that wasn't even a question. We just
Well, when I was divorced, it was over with.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't ask you?
I'm telling you, Alabama, because I went through divorce. What? 2019. What? 5 times? What? What the fuck? I only been married twice, man. Well, at least, hey, since you want to do that bullshit, at least I have been married.
I just said I'd never been married and never desired to be married. So that's
nobody want to marry your ass.
What? What you say? Nobody want to marry me? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Your daddy do too. I'm gonna be your stepmama. Look. Look, I'm just saying. He get this little young thing.
You don't want my daddy.
I love this day. I'm trying to be your stepmama.
Go ahead, I don't care.
Yeah. And then the people who are married today, I feel like me being a single woman, I feel like
I'm with you, Erica. Yeah, she said she was 2020. Nobody asked that question. So
yeah, a lot of
the
married people don't encourage me to
supposed
get
to
married because
with,
they try to.
What did Erica say?
Talk to me.
she said she got married in 2020. No one asked her the question about did they sleep in the same bedroom.
You ain't
I divorced in 2019. That wasn't a
you're
question.
supposed to leave the house, but you don't leaving the house. They're looking at it as abandonment. That's why
I can see that.
So I don't desire. Well, I now, if anybody listening, I wouldn't mind being married. End of the day, I'm not going in and saying, "Oh, well, I can get a divorce," but at the same time, I've never tried it. Why not? And if it don't work out, I can. I mean, I know as the Bible says, because some people go with that Bible thing. Well, if we go by what the Bible says, a lot of people wrong right now because you're not supposed to get a divorce unless in the Bible it's what 2 things?
Adultery. That's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Adultery.
So if let's just say it's not that, and you still divorcing, technically, but we're not gonna get into that because Joe.
I mean, I feel like
Joe, what?
If you marry,
Well,
I just feel like if you choosing to marry this person, whether the guy marrying a woman, marrying a woman or asking a woman to marry, of course, and the woman say yes, y'all agreeing to okay, we gonna get married.
Contract.
I feel like that's if you marry a person and then all of a sudden you have like you just gotta go with your decision. Like you chose to get married to that person. Then nobody put a gun to your head and thing to your head and make them
it just threw her off.
I'm sorry. Slip. But then nobody make
Did you hear it? Okay, because you just gotta look on your face.
I was like, but then nobody make
That's
this
my baby
person
over there.
Nobody put 2 fingers to your
nobody put a finger into your head and make you do it.
Right.
If I put like this, if that's what you decide, that's what you decide. And stand on what you chose to do and make it work.
But can I ask you ladies this question, right? It's Women's Only Wednesday. Do women of your age category, right, value marriage?
Well, I'm being the oldest. I mean, you're the oldest. So, baby, you can go first.
That's a good question. A lot of women, you have a lot of women that are single that is our age. A lot of them have been in broken relationships and don't desire. So now they just like, why get married again? Why? So I think their view on marriage has changed since whatever happened if they were married prior, or because of society itself today, making it so common that it's okay to be in an open marriage. It's okay to have outside relationship. I mean, because that stuff you see on TV and they feel like that's real life, and that's not.
Shonda next in line.
I'm the youngest.
That's a lie.
You're older than me.
By a couple of minutes.
I value marriage. I do. Do I want to get married again? Possibly. But I don't know. Somebody just have to stand on business when it comes to that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of hard to really trust.
So,
someone.
can I ask this question, Denise, on Women's Only? If y'all saying it's stand on business, what does it look like? What does a man have to do for a woman to value their marriage? What are they, Shonda, what are you looking for? If I may ask that question.
To value a marriage?
Yeah,
or
to value marriage, because she said she maybe wants to be married
Well,
again.
it goes back to,
And I have to say, I think I said it because she was married once and divorced and married again. So when you finish, I want you to answer what made you want to marry someone else? You know, after that first and going through whatever. What encouraged you to open your heart up for the one who was really the love of your life?
Like I said, going back to our first question, stop lying, don't lie. I just want honesty, and like when I'm in a relationship or married or whatever, I'm all in. I don't see nobody else. I feel like what I got at home is what I got at home, you know. So I don't look at anybody else. I feel like I value that person who I'm with. I don't seek outside attention because I'm not a person who loves attention or likes attention, but I like the attention from the person I'm dealing with. So that's all I need right there. I don't really like, you know, like I said, just be honest. Just person that's honest, you know, and not lying, and just know how to lead too. Like, because nowadays I feel like a man leads straight to hell, and I can do that myself.
Erica.
So what we look for in a man, or
What for you? I've never asked you, when you left the first one, you divorced. What made you open your heart up for your second? Can I say that? My brother Aubrey.
really, I mean, I guess even though it wasn't painful. I mean, it wasn't like, I guess what you do consider, oh, I'm so hurt, I just don't want to live again. I didn't have that.
Your wall went up.
I didn't have a wall, anything like that. But he was someone that I know through my best friend. And I mean, we talked, we just hit it off, and everything just jail. So it was easier, I guess. And then at the time, I had a daughter. He was definitely my daughter. He you know, right, pretty much. That's not right. She was 2 years old, and he's still there now, and that's what she called daddy. So, I mean, it was easy, but I didn't have a guard up. Or after the divorce, I don't want to love again. I didn't have that type of attitude.
Let me just put this out here as well. So, Erica, it's okay for her to have another best friend. Just putting it out there, but don't play with it. Okay. Just putting it out there. Don't play with it. For me, I've never been married. Y'all know this. However, I think I'll be wearing pajamas with somebody this year. Me, Tyson, and Zena. Oh, and the other kids. We're gonna be in there. Joe Lockett show will be at the wedding live. Shit, news gonna be there. What? LIM, baby.
Wait a minute. You saying are we gonna be at the Christmas pajama thing, or you talking about a wedding?
Oh, this gonna be my wedding when y'all gonna be at. So everybody can go to hell, Joe.
Did she say the M word?
I did say married. I desire it now.
Okay.
I do. No.
Okay.
So like I don't desire it, but I'm open to it. I'm okay with trying it out. Mark said about what time?
What time you coming?
What time? What?
I guess what time you coming to eat?
He said about time. No, he said about time.
Oh, about time.
Well, let me put out here. Let me tell you what this little boy said. When I said that when I was like, oh, I'm seeing somebody, he said, now if your black hearted ass found somebody, what's wrong with me? I don't have a black heart. It's purple, but nobody hurt me for me to be that way. I just never, I don't know. I like, especially when it get warm outside, like, like I'm not Erica. We opposite. Like, I like to sit at home. Let me stop lying. He's so disrespectful.
She found somebody.
And it's time for you to find someone. Asshole. Yeah, be in my business too much. I ain't gonna say anything else on the show.
She's still working on yourself though. Spotlight. What?
This is like a big sister.
Yeah, she said, let me ask you.
What makes you want to desire it now after so long?
So truth. And I think it's gonna piggy off of the question he asked. When you reach a certain age, I can't say I've lived life like that because you've known me. I had my oldest of my siblings, so I had to take care of that. Mom would be sick, this and that and the other. I had my kids, so I'm living by myself. It is great. I cannot do this too long, or it's a wrap. Like, can't nobody come in, because when you live by and you've never had it, it is some peace that I had to learn, and the peace being, while everything around me moving, I'm still chilling. That's my peace. Especially walk around the house naked. That's amazing. But as you get older, things start happening to our bodies, and you need someone. So I don't tell my kids like if I got something going on. I really don't. Hopefully they're not watching. Hopefully. But you want somebody to share that with. You want to have your little date couples thing, like, my first was that night. You want someone to share your day with, your time with. You want to be able to show somebody the love. When I date, I only give you a little of me. And then it's time to bounce. Like, okay, next, because I don't try to catch feelings. That's a problem. That was always a problem for me. But now I'm okay with catching feelings, but he do know, whomever he may be, just then you know that I will unalive you. I said unalive. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. But yeah, I think it's time. I mean, I'm a little closer to your age, and why not? And then have trips, because even my birthday trip we were on, I had Gwen. My godmom. I ain't had no dude, Could I have had one? Yes, but I don't bring no dude around, y'all. I don't do that. So it's time. And it's time. It's time to stop playing and just allow your heart to love somebody. So that's where I'm at. I prayed about it, and I don't seek it. It seeks me.
Right.
And he got me.
That's how it's supposed to be. He supposed to look for you, not you looking for him.
But anyone on here that want to date me still, I'm still single. Give me my option.
Excuse me, what? What? I'm confused. Are we going to a pajama party marriage or a pajama party Christmas party? Like I asked.
No, I have the Christmas.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, did she say?
I told you.
Did I miss something?
No, she said pajamas. She gonna be doing something about pajamas.
Yes, I never said about a party.
Yeah, but what was the wedding?
She said that your show is gonna be at her wedding.
Okay.
Taping live.
So but how you gonna be at a wedding when you still single?
Joe.
Denise.
Well, maybe
don't play with me.
I'm just asking questions.
Okay.
How does this work?
Put it out here.
Okay.
So this Christmas, December 2025,
yes.
Me, Tyson, Zena, the other kids, we're gonna have someone we're gonna be doing matching pajamas with. Okay.
Gotcha.
But eventually there's gonna be a wedding, because if I do matching pajamas, we get married. So whomever that person may be,
okay,
that's what LM
was gonna do.
Yeah.
So we weren't talking about soon.
No.
Okay.
It's
gotcha.
gonna be summer.
Okay. Wow.
No. I
Well,
wanna be-
last week you was in love.
I ain't nobody in love now. Don't play with me.
Wait a minute.
No.
The last show you did.
No, I did not say nothing about being in love.
No.
Cliff, did I say something about being in love?
No.
No.
That's
No.
no. I'm saying I'm agreeing
Oh.
with you. I don't think
I
that's a
never
little bit too
said
far.
anything about being in love.
I ain't never heard her say
Did
that.
I say that?
No, he didn't say love, but I do remember you mentioned this dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I
he
never
did.
said anything
Yeah.
about being in love.
You said he was the one.
That don't have
That's
anything
my
to do
favorite.
with being in
That's my
love. Why you trying to play
They
me
gays
now?
right
I
now.
got people. First of all, don't put me on front like that. Don't do that.
I would never talk about that. You never talk.
Mark
I
said
never
red
said
flag in the hot seat.
Well, just know that the time is very, very, very it's close.
She just taking it one day at a time.
Thank you.
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Meet
My
and greet.
Yeah,
Hello.
my dad asked me yesterday. He was like, "Where you going?" I said, "Oh," and he was like, "Who?" And I didn't think. You know how dad is. I wasn't thinking when I was talking. I'm just, And he said, "He ain't white, is he?"
Wow.
I'm like, "No."
We was talking about that earlier this week.
But I know I can't take him home to me. But it ain't like you all black. Like really? You ain't finna be with nobody. And I'm like, God, when your daddy do that, that is so foul. That's so foul. Mr. Courier. Anyway, I'm gonna have a phone call after that. Folks assume when you're dating someone that you can't be God. Come get me until I say I'm committed. I can be God if you show me better. That's true. That's Nene. That's true, Nene. Like, yeah, shit. Okay, get off me. Get off me. I'm not God. Well, I don't know. I don't know next time we meet.
Because you still saying you single.
1 minute. Oh, she's so wishy-washy. She wishy-washy. She 1 minute. I don't know. I just think it ain't gonna work. Next minute. Oh, oh my God. I'm just, girl, he did this there. And I'm like,
But we finna get married in
girl.
pajamas.
Oh, that'll be different. That'll be so different. A pajama wedding.
A pajama. Girl, get her.
God, a pajama dinner.
Okay, house party. Get and play house party.
Look.
A pajama dinner.
No, we're gonna have anything if you sneeze. Oh, see.
Girl, you so-
God damn. Just saying.
You know, I have that.
So, any other questions for me? All right.
Yeah.
That was. I said, that was you asking her the question.
When she said, "Let me ask," I get nervous because she don't ask me.
I was like, she was like, let me ask you.
Yes, like I got really nervous. Like my hands start sweating and shit. Oh my God! It's like her saying, "Okay, wait a minute, where my money?" Y'all, she was so loud.
Did we already talk about the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, we on the second question.
All right, never mind then.
How do you know when you're ready for a committed relationship?
Ooh, I give up my single way.
What are your single ways?
I want to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it.
But can you not do that if you're in a committed
No,
relationship?
Not what I want to do.
Oh. Shut me up.
What you want to do?
I didn't say on that. Like, okay.
Like when I don't have to tell nobody where I'm going, what I'm doing, why I'm doing this. Like I know me when I go out, I can say I'm a big flirt. I flirt even if I don't like you. I flirt if I like you. You just got to figure out if I like you or not. But sometimes I flirt to get what I want. Sometimes I just flirt because you're a man.
At least you ain't lying about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm a natural flirt. I mean,
Mark said single well.
tell Mark shut up.
Mark said, what?
Well, you know, I don't care if I'm single forever because you know what? I've experienced having kids. I experienced being married. So what?
Hey, Mark,
At least I can
don't
say
say
I've
nothing
been
else about her.
Right. At least
That's
I can say I've been
JJ.
married. Have you been married? I've been married.
I'm single again.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm okay if I do get married. If I don't get married, I'm good. At least I experience in my life, you know. But I just like doing what I like to do without having to worry about somebody else's feelings. Oh, I don't like you doing that. Well, too bad. You know, I can't say that. Well, too bad. I'm just gonna do it. You know what I mean? You can't do that while you're in a relationship with somebody. You got to consider other people's feelings. And right now, I don't got to consider nobody's feelings. And then I don't like questions. I don't like people asking. I don't like questions. I don't like questions.
That's why her name JJ.
Yeah, we already established
like
it's
the
JJ.
questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the question thing that kind of makes
Jesus.
I don't know. The question thing make me feel like
Joe
uneasy.
whip a
It make
pill
me
back
feel too
here.
uneasy. I don't like all that.
Okay. Joe, go to bed.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Go to bed, Joe. Okay. You just messed me all the way up, Joe. You just messed me up because I was gonna say something.
I already say on TikTok that she does not like accountability. Got it. Also, she said, "I want someone to know where I am."
So okay, so this the thing though. So I'm with you. I don't want to answer to anyone. I don't like that, and that's male or female. When I answer, hello, what you do? Where you at? What you doing?
Why?
What you doing?
Like, why?
What do you want? Like, don't question me. If I go, but I don't go out like that. But if I do, I'm the girl that before back in the day, it was as long as I get up before 11 to get in free. Now it's I'm in the bed 11 o'clock. I'm yarning at night. My phone tell me time to wind down at 9. So okay. So Android, not it's an iPhone thing here. What? So my well, I don't see what she said before I said who she is. If you are single and still collecting data, there is nothing wrong with it. If you enjoy waking up looking in the same face every morning and find yourself thinking about that person when they are not with you, then you are ready to commit. Oh, that's the thing that scares me right there. And this is it. Till death do us part, through sickness and having to see that same person every day. And that's what I have to work on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I get bored.
Yeah, that's it. I get bored.
I like you have to stimulate me, my mind.
The same. Like, did you have that? Did you have that right there yesterday? What like every day the same person? Like, Erica, I just love you. I love you.
Yeah.
Because I just every day till death do you part. God,
that's a long time.
That is a very long time. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's a long time.
Hopefully, the person lasts, But and then I gotta work on that. I gotta see him go to the doctor with you. Yeah, I be seeing people that I gotta go to the doctor, and and I'm like,
I be like, well, tell me how it went.
Or you gotta have a procedure. You want me to drive you? I gotta sit there and wait. Can y'all call me when he ready so I can drive back up here? Like stuff like that.
Yeah. Right.
But I think for me, it's because I've always taken care of people my life. That's taking care of. So now I just want somebody to say, I got you. I said that to y'all before.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't matter if the person work at rallies or not. I got you.
Well, I'm gonna ask a question here because I think I heard someone say that.
I like that, Auntie Tan. No, that was really nice because you've been with Uncle Tony for a long time, and I mean, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but I think that's nice. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. I think the question I want to ask. Okay, so I'm on board with Denise and Shonda here, 1,000%. I don't like being asked questions, right? And I don't like telling you have to say where I'm going or who's on the phone. I don't like all that shit. But I'm also okay if I'm with somebody that I'm not gonna do them the same way. Are you guys okay with? Because see, I'm if you're leaving, I'm not gonna ask you where you're going. You can tell me if you want to. I'm not gonna call and check on you. That ain't me. But are you okay if you don't like to be checked? Do you check on him?
So let me.
Do he need to tell you, or do he need to answer your questions?
It's thin line there, and for me, because no, I don't want you questioning my everything. I don't. Now, if I'm gonna go out of respect, hey baby, I'm gonna go over such and such. Oh, okay. That's just a respect thing, because whomever that was said, you kind of want to know that somebody know, hey, last time she was going. Now, me and someone, we share our location with each other.
Right.
It's not more so for me to see where he is or vice versa, and it's not somebody I'm with, but we've been doing it for 13 years and we just never,
right.
My kids also have my location. So with my husband, we don't necessarily have to share locations. I mean, it's more for me, it's a safety thing.
Right.
But I feel I'm definitely gonna respect my man.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Baby, I'm going such and such. If me and Shonda decide, hey, let's go catch this movie, hey, you ain't had no plans, right? Because I was trying to catch this movie with Shonda. Just a
that's what y'all saying, right?
Yeah. However, what I don't want is, where you going? Who you with? What time you coming back home?
That part.
Oh, well, what y'all finna go do? Don't fucking freaking call my phone and, well, dang, you been gone for 2 hours. What time? I'm at the attorney's office. Don't do that to me.
Right.
I'm not a child. I respect you. I want you to respect me. Hey, babe, me and Joe finna go. Okay, y'all be careful. It's just communication. And if you trust each other, matter of fact, Erica, is that not how you and Aubrey?
That's exactly how I was waiting for you to finish so I can chime in on that. Because if someone is doing it and asking all these questions up front, they are insecure. And then if they married, how you get to a marriage because I'm sure you were questioning in the beginning. It ain't just started when you got married. And if it did start when you got married, what caused this to start? What happened during that time for you to have to go and question every location? Like with me, Aubrey might say, hey, I'm going to go to the cigar shop. Okay, cool. I don't ask him what time you come back. I don't take it up. Right. And I'm not because I know what he is. I let me, hey, I'm going to go such and such place. Okay, just be careful.
Right.
But that's how communication. Right.
And like I said, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't just get up and say, I'll be back. I wouldn't do that. I probably like, well, hey, I'm going to Walmart. I got to go get such and such. I mean, it's let me volunteer to tell you. I'm going to Walmart, going to pick up this and this and that. Do you need some or do you want to come? I offer that. No, I don't want to come. Okay, well, I'm going to Walmart. I'll be right back. Boom.
Now, picking off of what you just said, I might ask if you want to come. Yeah, but I don't want you every time I pick up my purse.
Not
you
every
picking.
time. Yeah.
I'm saying I don't want every time I pick up my purse, you picking up your wallet. No. I think every person, male or female, needs your space. You have to. I had someone, it was a post I saw, and the person said, come in and it said, if you need your space, you don't need to be in a relationship. That is freaking not true. Every person needs their space. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It's just can I shit, shower, and shave by myself?
Correct.
Especially, and I'm not saying I've never been a man. Y'all have your own deals, but I know for a female, we go through a hell of a lot. We have a hell of a lot on our shoulders, from the household to the kids to the job to you name it. Especially kids, because kids don't more so lean toward the daddy; they more so mama. We just want that little space. So if I want to go to the grocery store, that might be my me time. I'm walking around because I know I'll be at Walmart for 2 hours getting one little thing. Well, not Walmart because it's DEI, but we Publix now. But I mean, give me that little space because I'm damn well gonna give you yours, And I think hopefully the guy I marry, or like you said before I even get there, if I see any red flags where no.
Right.
Because I know who and how I am. I'm too old for this. I'm okay with living alone. Now I'm ready to share my space because I'm ready, but I need him to understand. And we need to just bounce off each other. Like, we're friends. I can't now. What I will say is I can't say he gonna be my best friend because I can't sit here and say I'm gonna tell him everything. Erica, girl, let me tell you what this bitch said. Like, not him, but a lot of men don't want to hear half of that stuff.
Right.
So he's gonna be my husband. That's his position. She's gonna be my best friend. It's a matter of respect. And I never understood why it has to be like, no, your mate need to be your best friend. Y'all may know that. I don't understand it. Like,
I think y'all should be friends. That's where I feel like if we are friends, we can be honest with each other. That's what honesty. Because I don't want to be not friends, and then he feel like, well, I don't know her like that. I should lie to her and stuff. I just feel like being friends first, or friends first anyway. It builds up. I think it's a good thing to be friends.
I'm okay with friends, but you're not my best friend.
Best friend, but no, I want to say best friend.
Right. It's more of you that this person you can do a lot of things with. You can talk about any and everything, but you're not gonna be talking like stuff you would talk with your girlfriend about.
Mm-hmm.
But we have conversation about it. We trip out. We do a lot of stuff that hey, that's my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so y'all,
I just
y'all
feel like
don't want to date y'all best friend?
No, when I say my best friend, if Erica tells me something, I'm not gonna pillow talk with it to my like how that her business is not his business.
Correct.
But there are some things that I may talk to Erica about. It may be some like, hey, look, I really want to. I don't know how to really. It's a female thing. Like some stuff you just don't want to talk to him about.
Oh,
best
you're
friend,
talking about with another female. I thought you were talking about with your mate.
No, my mate is gonna be my friend. You're my mate. Okay. Let's go back to my children.
Okay.
Growing up, my kids were not my friends. They were my children. Right. I'm their parent. It's a level, not because of the word, it's respect. So I respect you as my child. You respect me as your mother. There's a different level of respect if you're my friend. So like now, my kids are my kids. I love them. They're not my friends. They're my kids. I'm their mother. My husband is gonna be my husband. Erica has been my friend since how many years? Shit. Yes, she's my friend. It's some stuff that I'm not going to share with him that I would share with her, but that don't mean that he's not my forever. It's just it's going to be some stuff that he goes to the basketball.
Everything that is going to be shared with your mate.
I would say
Gwen,
Godmama knows everything. There is nothing this woman don't know. But I look at her since I lost my mom. She came into my life. God knew she was going to take my mama. I did. But he put her in the position of playing that role before she left. I treat her like my mom. She knows everything. Like, hey, I don't want to get grabbed. She know everything.
Okay.
My husband probably won't know everything.
Not everything.
So, most people, when they say best friend, my bestie knows everything,
But if that was the other way around, wouldn't you think he holds
something
against you? You don't never know where a person holding back from you.
I know there are going to be some things that I'm not going to know.
Some things you may know. I mean, they may not tell you until y'all get married. I mean, just say, for instance, you get married to, someone, and then they say, well, oh, when I was younger, they got molested or something.
Some people don't share. They're not there.
Some people will share and some people won't share it. Some people will share it when y'all get married, or they may not share it at all. Yeah. You won't know everything about that person.
I get it, but this is where I'm a little confused on with the nuances with that. Because let's say with y'all premise, this is somebody that you ended up choosing and it's your husband. And down the line, the certain type of traits, but it was never told to you, hey, this is some type of past trauma. This is what I got going on health-wise. Is something that's significant enough, but he's omitting it just out of, hey, I don't think you should know.
I don't think
wouldn't that feel
you
wouldn't feel no way about that?
Do before you get
certain things I do ask, hey, about health bills, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, have you ever been M or S? I wouldn't do that. And there are some people who just don't. That's something that, and I don't want to deal with that. One thing I'll say, people say, oh, you gotta wait till you know the person. You'll never know that person entirely.
Nope.
Ever.
People change. People wake up with different feelings every day.
Right. And I don't think that there may be some stuff that happened in your child that I already don't know. Or, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you learn your mate every day.
I'm with you with the learn your mate. I agree to a point, but let's just say it's something, because I don't want to go to the super extreme. Mm-hmm. I think if you're going to deal with anything dealing with S or M or A, mm-hmm. It's at their own discretion. But at the same time, you can kind of see the trauma when it happens, because a lot of folks get through that relapse when it's something that triggered them. My only thing with that is going down the line, if I'm choosing to be with the person, I can understand if I was leaving out information and my mate thought that wasn't cheating per se, but it was unfair because she didn't know how to handle me, and it was significant enough to her in the relationship to where that could have got us closer. You know what I mean? Like I get where you're going. Some stuff don't need to be said early, and I agree with that. I'm not going to tell nobody I'm just dating. Or even if I'm engaged with you, hey, let's grow to the point where I could tell you some dark stuff that only happened to me, but it's probably only seen like that with me because of family. You know what I mean? I get where that's coming from, but at the same time, if I'm getting to husband part and I'm just leaving out information that could be helping us or helping her deal with me better, because if I switch up and she don't know why, can I really blame her when she reacts to me switching up and I just left out information? She gonna look at me like you inconsistent. She gonna look at me like, why are you doing this weird stuff right now? What is going on with you? But I left out information that could have helped us down the road.
And sometimes it depends on the person, like who you're dating. Like it depends on the comfort. Like, am I comfortable of telling this person this? Because a lot of times you can tell people your deep darkest secret and then they'll wash your face with it. Sometimes they'll throw it back up in your face, or and it's kind of like, and you'll be thinking like, dang, I shouldn't have told them what you already told them now. So it's kind of like it just, you can't tell any and everybody's certain stuff. I don't know. I just think it depends on how comfortable you are. And you have to really be mindful of who you're telling your trauma to or whatever to, because people will wash your face with it. Say if y'all break up, then you feel like, dang, this person got a secret on me, and it ain't no telling who this person's.
That's why I don't do sex tapes.
Who he or she telling. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even to that.
I mean, I don't do erase.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just in general.
I'm just saying, but
like,
you
feel like
no. I'm just saying, I can't believe I said either, so erase that part.
But I get
okay, so someone said you don't have to
Come
tell
on,
them.
man.
But think about it. I've on TV, especially, or in what's the girl name? I don't really care for the Kardashian. Anyway, you married to the person, y'all do a little take thing here, y'all get a divorce, and I've seen in decrees where it's, I want our tapes. Just never know. But someone said you don't have to tell them everything, because do believe me, they are not going to tell you everything that him and the guys discuss. And that's true. That's true. Some things guys discuss, some things females discuss. All I say is don't discuss my business pillow talking with your husband.
Right.
Or that's where we draw the line at. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, let me tell you what happened that that Tan. No.
I agree. I think I take that a little different though, because relationship interaction between friends is gonna have their own dynamic.
It's friends.
Yeah, as friends.
Is my husband.
And no dude is gonna tell you what the guys is talking about, because most of the time it's not gonna be good for your wife anyway.
That's my point.
But I was only taking it towards you and your mate.
Me and
so
my mate.
I get it now. You say your husband.
My husband. My kids are my kids. My friends are my friends.
Yeah,
and not saying that I separated, when it's just certain things we're gonna discuss that I'm just not gonna discuss with my husband. I'm just not gonna do it. What you and Erica talked about today? Shit.
The weather.
I mean, but that's how I am. People maybe, but when I have to say this, since we on this, I see so many males, especially on Facebook, and they say, I married my best friend, and my best friend, and I love my best friend. Well, that can't be your best friend, because you lying to your best friend, because I know you chicking it over here with her.
Exactly.
Or you can't say that's your best friend when your best friend should know that you were just at my house. Like,
that's the lie you supposed to get on.
What?
That's the lie you supposed to do.
But you need to keep that stuff in your house. Don't put that out there.
But don't get on the internet as if you got this fairy tale marriage.
I married my bestie.
I know you stepping.
Look, if I'm cool with who I'm lying with and I include you, Hold my lie down.
But this is the thing. No, just don't let me see it too many times because
it's gonna make you feel away about my life.
People wait.
But they really do. I see a hell of a lot of men, especially. I love my best friend. Well, what made you marry her? Well, you know, married my best friend. Really, bitch? Because last time I checked,
what
you were who, where, when, with who? But that's your best friend. I always tell people, you want to know who cheats? See who always got their pictures of their wives up there, up and down, round and
or
round.
they on their profile picture together.
Girl,
somebody got caught.
When I say
somebody got caught,
when I pass, I just need y'all to go in that firebox because I'm gonna have everything, and then you're not. I'm just like, but for real, if you want to know, if you ever see a dude and I love the apple of my eye. She's beautiful with that black hair. My best friend. The next day, I bought my bitch. You just got caught cheating,
right?
And you're trying to make it up and make it as though, and you want to announce to the world, you're cheating.
Yeah.
She probably made him do that. Look, this is a lie you gotta tell.
I just see.
Stop that
people
stuff.
Will embarrass you.
Stop.
Because
stop that stuff.
No.
Your skeletons are your skeletons. Yeah,
a
you
woman
right.
to be on Facebook saying how much they love their spouse and he out there cheating. People would embarrass you. And
They
like I
really
said,
would.
per our last talk, you
What's
know,
that
people.
on?
No, I ain't gonna get back on it. But I'm just saying, I know people will embarrass you. So I feel like my next, I may not as expose them as much or think I got something.
You talking about that?
Because people will embarrass you.
I made a comment. I mean, a post. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if Joe, but it said, why? What is it? What did I say about posting? Oh, you post everything. You post the birth of your kids, which I've seen people live in maternity. What is it? Delivery rooms. Everything you eat. Oh yeah. When you eat, you got to take a picture of your food, your kids, which are the most important things I would feel in your people in your life that you should protect. And not share so much of. You're showing their names, the school. I mean, everything you could think of, doing their haircut. You share how much weight you've lost, the weight you've gained, but you will not share who you're dating.
Because you got people out
and
there.
That's it. And I say, are you scared? A lot of women don't want to share.
It's embarrassment. And then, like you said, you don't. When I'm dating someone, I want peace. I don't really want that. Oh, girl, he tried to talk to me last week. He was just in my inbox and this and this and that. It's like, I just don't want all.
I think that's for me. I said I don't share my guy because I don't need my other guys to know about this guy. So we're not the same. But when it comes to, well, I don't want nobody to come to my inbox and saying they saw, I guess that's going on the other side. Again, let's go to my kids. I just wouldn't. I don't have a problem posting if I was with someone because that's a part of my life. If I'm putting it out there, I put out there when I miss my mom. I put out there when I'm pissed. I put out there. So what's my problem? I personally, that's my reason because I don't want to mess anything up with any other guy. But for some females, I think a lot of them when they come in, they were lying. Not you because I don't think you come in it. But it was, well, I'm not scared. I'm not. Yes, you are. You're nervous that someone is dating him, has dated him, like. Right. And it's I'm nervous, being embarrassed. I get it. However, if I'm nervous that you might embarrass me, I don't need to deal with you. That's me. If I am like with the guy, as soon as I know, hey, we are really locked. Oh, you're gonna see him because I don't care what's out there. I don't care. Come to my inbox if you want to. Y'all gonna know who my first name is. I don't care because this is who I'm with. Whatever y'all did in your past is what you did because I probably did your daddy. So it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not gonna be embarrassed. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I know someone on there who had 4 husbands, and each one of them was the love of. No, she said my soulmate. Because I'm like, how many souls do you have, sis? But
soul snatcher.
Huh?
Soul snatcher.
Yeah. I mean, everybody ain't your soulmate. Just stop saying that. But I know she she didn't care about it being embarrassed or not. Show your shit, But just if you're gonna do one
when I know it's real.
Well, yeah, you show
when
some
I know
shit
it's
that
real.
We can't even post no more.
Right. So I would share when I know it's real, but if I know that ain't real, and you ain't about to see nobody.
So when it comes to the people who we don't want to post because I don't know if it's real or not, or I might be embarrassed, why do we date them or continue? Is it just something entertainment?
I mean, I need to probably get to know that person a little bit more before I share that person on Facebook or social media and stuff. I think doing it too quick, yeah, you kind of like, in a way, set yourself up in a way. Because I feel like I set myself up, and I don't like to be embarrassed. That's one thing. Nobody like to be embarrassed, but I feel like I didn't like that feeling. So I'm like, next time, I think I'm going to, go a little slower. I won't be so happy and quick to say, oh, this, who I'm rocking with or whatever. Because you had people like, oh, y'all look so good together. And I'm like, yeah, we look good together. And then next thing you know, you embarrass me.
So is that not, let's say I'm at one of my babies would be at their Christmas program and I'm going live because I want everybody to see my baby up there singing. He accidentally fall, mess up the song, roll back up. It's embarrassing. I'm live. Do I delete that? Because it's live. People seeing it. And I know you can control, if I post a picture, but again, embarrassing moments are embarrassing moments. I would think. Just know this. If y'all better know. Oh my God. I've only posted one guy ever, and that was Chris. And that he was my fiance. And not knowing that he had another female who knew about me, and she posted him on her profile picture as well. And it's my guy daddy said, hey, this girl got, and was I embarrassed? No. It was okay. Well, you got on pink on yours and I got on red on mine. But that was the only time I've ever posted. And that's mainly because, again, I do date and I don't want any other guy feeling any feelings. Yeah. Now if y'all see a man, that's my man. My man,
All
my
I
man,
know,
my
if I
man.
post you gonna
Come
post
on
me.
now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm hoping Joe want to say something, but I'm hoping that I'm hoping when y'all see this, I know oh God, I already know I'm gonna have so many likes and comments and inboxes and text messages. That day, Joe.
So I have a question. So if she posts me, do I have to post you too?
Huh?
If she posts me,
for me,
do
no.
I have to post you too?
Yeah, that's your choice.
Huh?
A lot of men don't really post for real.
You know what I'm saying? But do I have to post you because you post me? Because I love what y'all. I'm sitting back and listening. I'm like, don't post me. Keep me a secret.
That's why I said now I learned my lesson.
Oh yeah, keep
when
me.
I learned my lesson,
You
I
ain't
don't
never.
repeat the
We
same.
can be married. You ain't never got to post me. We good. Don't put me out there. Yeah, I'm good.
For me,
I don't.
It don't have
Social
to
media don't need to
necessarily-
see me.
They probably don't want to see you.
They don't. They don't. I'm good.
It's not. My question was, why is it that we can post every area in our life but the person we're dating? Right. It's not necessarily because I don't have to necessarily post no dude I'm dating. I date, I date, or I've been in relationships, but I don't have to necessarily do that. I was just asking. It was more of a female deal because me and y'all really don't post anyway,
right?
No.
And when you do,
unless you got caught cheating,
that part.
Huh?
You only post. Men only post when they get caught cheating.
Pretty much.
Then this is my lovely wife. Or
post what?
Now me and my wife,
a lot of men,
me and my girl going on
why
the
would you
trip
post it then?
and stuff like that. Because
okay, that's what we were talking about. Most of the guys that post back to back, my wife, oh she beautiful, oh this, oh that, my bestie, my 99.9% cheating. And half cheated got caught. So now I gotta post this out here so I can prove to her that it's no one else.
Okay, maybe I'm different because when I was married,
that's you.
Yeah, because when I was married, that was a picture on my profile of my son and my wife and me.
No.
Period.
No. That's not the same. It's not. You had maybe 1, 2.
What?
This is a every day, every other day. I love my wife. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, my baby. Oh, my best friend.
For what?
Now you
It's
know,
just
you know the
too
dead
much.
giveaway when somebody cheated. When they make their name.
Oh,
Mr.
yes.
and Mrs. Joe Lockett
Yes.
or Mr.
Like, now y'all gotta
combine
connect
and
them
when they
pages
combine,
together.
Yeah.
Why?
Facebook page.
Yes. Somebody got caught cheating.
Yes.
Are they trying?
That's the dead giveaway.
Yep.
Okay,
Right
so
there.
I'm gonna be honest as a man. If I got caught cheating and you tell me what I need to do on my goddamn page, that ain't finna happen. I don't give a damn what you say. I'm not
Or
doing that
maybe
shit.
You did it. Yeah.
If I'm trying to keep you, we can delete the pages, but I'm not finna be out there doing no bullshit like that, bro. That's bullshit.
Okay, let's clear this up. Joe, you're not a typical, okay?
No, I'm just saying, but
there are
that's
a lot of
what
men-
y'all
I'm
saying.
gonna
That's a
show you-
bullshit.
I'm gonna show you at least one
Some
when
men do
we
that.
log out. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm
And
saying,
it'll-
but I'm
they'll
just saying,
merge
why,
it.
why do
Um,
that make no goddamn sense to me? That's like, bruh, I'm here put some goddamn some icing on a fucked up cake. What the fuck? That's no. I ain't
you
not
have
doing
men
that.
that
Yeah, you
I'm with you,
really
Max.
have.
Max said you with
I've seen
me.
that.
I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I-
All of a sudden,
they
I ain't
do
never
it.
posted. All of a sudden, I love my wife. Who the fuck I got them press on social media?
That's what
So
I'm saying.
someone said,
You trying to make that those are men that's trying to make that woman be a good approval point to get back out of the doghouse.
If you got to prove your point to your wife on fucking social media, bruh, your marriage is already gone.
correct.
Delete your goddamn page and keep it moving. But go out there trying to.
What they know them to do is just get another Facebook page,
Yeah, but what
and
I'm
they'll
saying
have
is,
a different
but-
name.
But if you allowing social media and you have to dictate your marriage through fucking social media, we gonna go ahead and get a divorce anyway.
But that's for you. I have to say this because remember I was live when Iva was on, and I said, why would somebody have to go to Facebook? What would your Facebook page have to do with how you are? Yeah, people live on social media. That's just how it is. People live on social media. And I'll add, Joe, you may not do that, but when we went from the radio to social media, because that's where everybody's living. So, hey, if you out here cheating, I caught your ass cheating, daddy. If my daddy on, I just thought about it. If I caught you cheating, everybody's on social media. I need you to put that out there. Or even if I don't ask you to, that dude is gonna put it out there. You know, me, my baby, I love her. This is my best friend, bitch, because you were just in my bed last night. But that's your best friend. Okay, tell your best friend that. Not for me. Let me clear this up. That not me. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So you may not do that, but others
But
do.
I-
Let me
but I-
read
but-
this real quick.
Go ahead.
I love Joe. He is 100. If you went and bought your favorite cake, you are not going to share it until you gotten your first taste of it. In order for it to be your favorite cake, you had to already had a piece of it. And let's go back to some of these posts that we were talking about before the show. I can go to a new restaurant and I'm gonna post my plate before I taste it. So, I mean, they do that.
I do
They
that.
do that. Right.
I do that.
So
Right.
I can't get with you on that. And also saying Joe is 100. No. Okay. Go ahead.
But I feel like when she said, I feel like social media is taking over a public apology.
Mhm.
Like I'm going to apologize on social media because
Mm-hmm.
it's such a large platform. So it's like a public apology when people do something wrong. Okay.
They have used it. They maybe go through this. They usually think they will.
Right.
No, you got me out here looking stupid, and then you got to do this all stupid.
You still look stupid.
But you
The
want,
fuck?
But that's what you're doing if you want it. If you don't want it, you got to do it.
That's
But what I'm
because-
saying is, if you're living your life, your marriage through social media, and your wife, if I got a woman to fucking worried about what social media said instead of worrying about me and us, I understand. I get it. I didn't cheat on Facebook. You ain't see me humping on Facebook.
But that's where you get your women. Right.
She can't prove where I got my women at. How she gonna prove that?
Like,
Even if so, what?
You goddamn right. The fuck?
no,
Okay, so she inboxed me. So she inboxed me or some shit.
I wouldn't want my mate to go on
I wouldn't
Facebook
want
and public.
that
I
either.
want them to apologize to me.
Right.
And a lot of them don't want their mate doing it. However, the mate will do it to try to prove something when that's
Yeah.
not. And when you say
Yeah, they
social media, let's just add,
Yeah.
because a lot of people not social
Exactly,
media,
Mac.
but online altogether, whether that's a dating site, whether that's Facebook, YouTube, whatever. People are dating that way. Someone said that's because they don't have a life outside of social media.
Thank you.
And that's true.
Yeah.
But we have to remember we are living in a social media world right now. We really are.
You live in a social media world for social media. I live here.
Joe.
Because half of these folks will be apologizing to your face.
And I will say this. Thank you. And I'll say this.
Like I said, I don't.
Half of these
For a
supposed to be
woman, I
apologizing to
believe,
your face.
A man apology like that, they know that whoever this other person is probably one of their Facebook friends. So
Right.
again, they make it trying like they the one that won in the end.
Nine times out of 10 is Instagram DMs or Facebook. But usually I apologize to you in your face. It wasn't good enough. You seen my DM, so you know where they're coming from. All right, you really want it for real. Make yourself look stupid. You need to do all of this and cut off your channels if you want to continue with me.
I don't want my man to do that. I want him to take account. I mean, to me, like me.
But a lot of women, and I have to bring up a story, and I know I'm gonna have to watch my words. We may say that, but people really live in it. Do you all recall the young lady who unalived by the guy because she made a post about him? She was messing with him and this other woman. The other woman, who was the main woman, told him, "No, I don't want you doing that. I don't want you going on social media. I don't want you talking about it. Leave it alone." He drove to that girl's house, made her go live. You remember it? Made her go live because that's where it's at. And he ended up, and she had to apologize to the other woman and say, you know, I didn't mean, I'm sorry, this and the other. And he still ended up unaliving her on social media.
And he was kind of crazy, though.
He was. But the thing is, people live in social media. Right now, people are watching us on social media. So you have men.
I love social media, and it has its place in the world.
For you.
Yeah, you're right, for me. But as grown as adults, we got to start to understand that there's social media, entertainment, and these people out there don't give two shits about you and your family.
You're pure entertainment. You're entertainment. Because I ain't gonna lie. When I see somebody doing some messy stuff, I click on that person to see, oh shit, that's how she. I do. Oh my God.
I check the comments first.
That's
I check the comments.
Then I'm saying, oh, who's she talking about? Oh shit, that's what she talking. We do it. You might not do it, but I ain't gonna lie. It be a storybook.
I only put on my timeline what I want people to know.
That part.
It's a lot of
that
stuff
part.
that I don't say. I don't
that
put my
part.
emotions on Facebook. If somebody made me mad, I don't do all that ranting. I don't put on here when my heart broken. And
I will say this. I think everyone has, and including you.
I'm not saying I have,
right?
But I'm saying
at a certain point, it's like because people think I be out of town when me and Tyson be sitting on the sofa just straight chilling. My life is not social media. I can say one thing. I can say I'm married. People really don't know if I'm married, single, straight, gay. You don't know what I am. You don't know when I'm in town, when I'm not. Whatever my social is, what I saw. Now, when I am thinking about my mom, I do post it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Certain things people post, and I don't know that when it's some straight bullshit I be reading. Because it's entertainment. It be entertainment. Can't nobody say it be entertainment. And be like, girl, did you see? Oh, hell yeah. Go to some.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't post. I'm with her. I think everybody posting all your stuff. It shouldn't happen.
You gonna get out of the picture.
That.
And you say some shit this is where you're gonna piss me the fuck off if I'm dating you or talking to you. And you tell me about some shit that you said or you heard off of social media about the fuck of me.
I'm telling you, boy, don't question me about what the fuck I post. That bothers me so bad.
I mean, seriously, if I post something on social media,
me.
or you come back and tell me that what somebody said, because this is me.
That
honest to
bothers
God,
me.
Bring the motherfucker that said what they said, so I can cuss both of y'all the fuck out. Right. Other than that, shut the fuck up.
I don't feel. When I post something and the person calls or somebody call me like, oh, I saw you, or I might have to post a picture. It may be an older picture that I just thought was, where you thought you were going? Where you went? To my bed. Don't call me and question me about anything I post, period. Don't do it. Just don't. Because that's a quick way of being removed off my page. Right. Something I told Roshan, and I'm big on that. If you're dating, I don't feel you should be social media friends at all on any platform.
You on that.
I don't play that.
You told me
because if somebody like this, or if
they going through your
I just
life,
don't. I don't do that. If you date me, we cannot. I will remove you off of my Facebook page if we're friends, because I know I entertain. You know, it's foolishness, and I don't need you questioning, because then I ain't gonna like you no more. And
I would
damn.
never, but I don't. I've talked to many women.
Yes, you have.
I never go through their page. I never go to their page.
You don't have time to go through nobody's page.
I don't care.
I know, but you don't.
I don't.
It's not.
I mean, your social media stance. My social media stance is just as big as yours. So if you want to find some shit, go look at my page, because I don't delete shit. Right at the end of the day, and I'm not me personally. Like I said, at my age, I want to know you. I'm not living through a false world of what social media has to say and question you about.
But
your
that's
inboxes.
very interesting that you're saying that, because let's go back to me, you and Iva. Was I not trying to say that? And you all were saying different.
What?
When we were talking about Facebook and about I think it was something about if the person going on Facebook trying to figure out who and how you are, and you were agreeing with him on that.
Well, I go on Facebook to figure who they are.
You know, it was like if
I don't look up nobody on Facebook.
It wasn't. You didn't say you look them up.
Oh.
You and Iva was on me because I said I don't feel that a person should go on Facebook to figure out how a person is. If you want to know that person may be different than they are on Facebook.
What I was saying to you
some
is
people are the same on and off.
Right, some,
like
but you
me,
can't go
like,
off that.
I'm on and off.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah,
but Joe was still on.
No. Reason why I said people, for me, that's lazy as fuck. I tell anybody, if you go on social media and you try to go through my past, because that's my history, right? You trying to say that's who I am. You don't know what the fuck that social media posts were
that's
and who
what
that was.
I said.
At the end of the day, for me, like I said, get to know me, the person.
You said that, but when and Iva was heavier on it, and you did agree with him on something.
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with him that people do it. But what I'm saying is,
and it was okay to do.
I think it's okay for them to do it, but it's not for me. It's not going to last long, because again, you don't know who I am, what I've been through. Have I changed? Have I not changed? If you start seeing a pattern that you saw on social media, right, you're gonna start judging me towards that. You're gonna fuck up regardless if you're a fucked up person. That's why I look at it. So whatever you did on social media, you're gonna do it in person over a period of time. I'll wait for you to do it in a period of time. I'm not gonna throw your past up in front of you. You know why? Because I hate for somebody to tell me, oh, you just like what somebody said, or I saw this on your Facebook post. I should have stayed the fuck away from you. That part.
That's so irritating.
I am whoever you think I am, and I keep it moving. I am who I am, and I used to have my little, I don't F with this person, yada yada. But now, I guess if you look at social media, if you know how they have the memories, and it's like, oh my God, why did I post that?
Yeah.
But it goes from, I think 10 years ago, 11 years ago, different age, different maturity levels, different things that happen in your life. So it kind of, but I still wouldn't go off of Facebook on somebody's life, and people need to stop that. Just stop putting your shit out there.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop putting your stuff out there.
Post what I want you to know.
That's it. For a while, I wouldn't post my real estate stuff because I had a situation with a relative, and every time I had a closing, that person would send me a cash out request. That's how. So I stopped. It took Abra to kind of put yourself out there, go back into it. Because I do a hell of a lot, but I wouldn't do it again. I was choosing. I just didn't post a lot of stuff because it caused. Now I know I hadn't talked to the person in a while because I didn't give you money because I had a closing. Then it was, most because I do date and I don't want nobody to know who I date. But I don't put now Tyson, yes.
I mean,
hell yeah.
That's fine.
The Fur Babies.
Hell yeah.
But I noticed too on Facebook a lot of times when I'm posting something positive,
not too many posts.
But if I'm posting some dramas,
baby,
you got so many people viewing on stories, on your stories, you got so many views. I'm like,
God is good.
People are looking
for likes.
But
if I say, oh, that bitch had me fucked up, 4,380.
Right. That's what I'm saying. When I'm posting something like my business or my hair, like I said, everybody ain't gonna like what I do. Some people will, some people won't. But if I'm posting my business, it's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 likes. But if, like she said, if I go on there and say, this bitch got me fucked up, I'm finna go swing on her. Then it's like, girl, who got you? Girl, you got all these coming. Girl, who? Girl, do I need to?
Knowing you ain't finna leave and go nowhere.
Do I need to get my Vaseline and tennis shoes ready? It's like, what?
I usually lie,
I don't like
but I ain't gonna lie. I skip right past that motivational crap.
No,
but that's
I put
really
the big old thumb right on up.
See, people do that,
See where it
and I
stops.
guess my thing is, hey, y'all stop putting your stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. Social media is the new in. It is. However, you don't have to put everything on there. You don't. You don't. So when y'all see me post my man, don't go in my inbox. Don't comment with the eyes. Don't call my phone, or I'm not gonna be able to date you no more. That's the shit I know a lot of people gonna do, and that's some bull crap. I'm gonna block you ahead of time. I'm gonna block you ahead of time. I don't have time for it. I don't. So, wrapping it up.
Oh, okay. Well, we will see you guys next week for Women's Only.
No,
Right?
it's April the 9th.
Okay.
Yeah, April the 9th, and we'll be swinging from ceiling to ceiling. Literally.
That sounds wild. Okay. Stay locked in.